Welcome back, everyone, to the Forever Coalition campaign with me, Dwarf Pete. In the last episode, we had 3 people rival us, bringing that to a total of a whole 5 now, and every single one of them is a massively big nation. We did manage to kill off quite a few nations, though, so the Coalition today is pretty handleable. I'm gonna eat those words in about, 5 seconds here, I know, but, it's definitely not the worst we've ever had. So, game plan for today is to send the Mercs to go deal with the Cugadir, and then we will send these boys to go deal with the rest of them down here. And I think that should just about work. I mean, we got the manpower if we need to dip into it. So yeah, let's just get going. And we go ahead and get the most maneuver guy we can. And oh boy, we're gonna need to get down here stats. The mod grows. So hopefully Almdir does something useful. And we even have Kels is helping us. Meanwhile, Alinor is in a war with Nershestir. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't get called into that. We would not be able... I would not want to deal with Nershestir right now. Alright, so we're gonna go take out the elves first, because they're fairly simple to siege down. And I don't anticipate too many problems with killing them off. And you've got the combat general. Okay. And Cuggear's even in a second war. Let me know how that goes for you. Okay, so we'll switch you to the combat general, since we're going to be doing fighting, and we'll switch you to the siege. And actually, we don't even need to do so, because you're already sieged down fully by Harazzle too. Nice, and that's going to be a stack wipe. Okay, so that's 1 elf done. 1 elf on the shelf. A shelved elf, if you will. We can even sale titles if we need to. Right, I was gonna check out if there's any... We're paying 15 ducats a month in loans. That's... not very, very good. Where's all this state maintenance coming from? How about we start with that problem? Alright, that's some of it dealt with. Advisors are still expensive. Do we need a level 3 discipline? Yes. Improved relations? No. Okay, that gets us to... better. A lot of what we're paying for is the fort maintenance, which we do need. And the problem is, of course, that we can't increase the economy, because then we're going to trigger the Horde Curse. But we have killed 20k so far. So all things considered, we're doing quite well. And that doesn't seem like a favorable battle. Actually... no. Okay, come on. Yes. Good, good, good. Just win the battle. Just win the battle. Bad, bad, bad. Killed 20k of theirs. Well, because we didn't reinforce in time. It happens. Okay, so we'll keep the mercs in there for now. You can go deal with my separatists. Thank you. And it actually looks like the majority of our expenses are coming from the merc company. Okay, so we'll let those guys rest for a little bit. While we take out some elves. Some stinky pointy ears. And yeah. This time we're gonna try. Say we're gonna try to kill... Just hurt Gorborod so we can stop playing this game of ring around the coalition. Alright, there's Obdil Tungir dealt with. We lost a fort there, but that's okay. Let's try not to lose that gold province. And we'll take the unrest. That could be useful. I don't really like unrest advisors, but what are you gonna do? Good. That's exactly what we were hoping to see. Trap some of Orgardstoon's troops. And maybe, if we can get this fort, we can trap some of them behind lines. Yep, good. Okay, we are crossing a river, but either way, it's still favorable. I'll send you guys to go deal with the elves now. You can go deal with that smaller stack. And okay, I think we're getting closer. At 41%, that's... we haven't done that well in a long time. You can get the next dip tech, which would help us keep the subjects in mind. That's good to know. You're historical rivals with me. Even though I made you my subject. Let's go ahead and get started with Almdir's improvement. Maybe we can start annexing them today? I'm not 100% sure. And we're still losing money, hand over fist. While we are outnumbered, it's not like terrible odds. And Orlazum, my goodness, you are looking mighty weak these days. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Thank goodness, too. If we could get your gold mine. Alright, now the question is, what do we want to get out of this war? And to that, I don't really know the answer. Okay. So this is all done, so let's just siege down his country so we can stop making a ton of troops. And I'm not sure what's happening there. Okay. Okay, there's another fort. We can go pick off him. Our truce with Orlazm is up. I don't want to fight Segdir. It's just that simple. If he joins the coalition, he joins the coalition. It's not as much of a threat as he used to be anymore. We'll pick up the admin efficiency. That is extremely useful. Okay, you want to get out? Oh, really? Yeah, well, I don't want you to get out. I don't care. We'll keep fighting this as long as I feel I'm in control. And there's the next set of ideas. We might as well get the diptech. So, what would help us? Admin is a good idea for the core creation, although... and the mercenary maintenance, and the interest per annum. Plus we would get... manpower recovery speed, I guess. Alternatively, influence for dip annexation cost. Liberty Desire, although we are just finishing a dip idea group. Quality just makes our troops good, and considering we're, like, outnumbered. Since we can expand our economy, I think it's quality to get cheaper troops. Plus we could get more siege ability and morale from this. Although defensive gives us land attrition and fort defense. Or defensive, I should say, and we do lose quite a few troops to attrition. Does defensive increase the supply limit? No, it just decreases land attrition. Good questions. All good questions. I think military, honestly. Yeah. Mostly because we just need a better military solves a ton of our problems. Our problems right now are military focused. We aren't going to play long enough, I don't think, to have to deal with economic problems again with the Horde Cursed. Hopefully not, anyways. And we lost that siege, really. Lost the siege, but won the battle. But we will continue our... Oh, nice. One of my subjects must have completely sieged him down for me. So here's the question. Do I go for Shastundir and go along this road? Which would cut him off in two. Do I try to give back land to... what's his face? To Abdul Ludum. There's quite a few popes here. Now that we're actually winning. Forcing him to fight us. So we'll back up our troops on... First we'll get a general back in that army. Probably just blow a hole in it. Anyway, start blast. Maybe we can get Abdel let him. It's a good question. Definitely wouldn't mind just tearing him to shreds, though. Gorbrad. We'll see if we can spook those guys off. Oh my god, how did they always win the 28%? Come on now, game, you gotta stop that. Maybe I just take what I've got right now and settle for money and some land in the deep woods. Money, war ups. Okay, there's Skamdir. If I go straight for Argordstun, that'll get me somewhere. You're not gonna win that battle, AI. I should have scorched the earth, but yeah, exactly. What did you think was going to happen? Okay, if I can blow this hold up, we might even be justified in storming it right now. Which I think, actually, we're going to do it for once. Now, when you do this, you want to not be on speed 5, but if you are doing it, you need to consolidate. Okay, so that should put you on low, yes. I can't really take much land, but... I think I'd like the deep woods. And I do want Verkal Skamdir. Skamdir will prevent him from coming into the woods, and it'll just give me a defensive place to fight. Still, I ask myself, is it worth... Is it worth piecing out right now? Game says I'm on low enthusiasm. Yeah, right. There's Skamdir. Doesn't look like we can get much else. I'm gonna go ahead and take it. Actually, I want this one Gladeway province. Just for good looking borders. Yes, cool. Get out. Leave me alone. And nice, we even came out of that with minimal losses. So we'll go ahead and rival Nershastir. puts you disloyal, huh? We'll placate you again. And this debt is becoming really bad. Okay, so we'll sail, seize, summon. Get a spy network inertia station, sure, for some points, I guess. And then I'm thinking just go to war with Skewer Drake, and maybe that can get me the the other 2 holds that I need. There's some money, that's good. Years of Separatism is also great. And what are we looking like for culture? Oh yeah. Elves are dying off, that's for sure. Okay, so let's just go fight Skewered Drake right now. Just maybe this will be the last major war. One can hope, right, that we finally get enough of a... Oh, right, we're fixed to a duchy because of... Oh, our government type. One can hope, right? We're at 3 stability. Got decent allies. Or a decent ally. Speaking of which, can we pick up anyone else? Eleanor, I don't want to re-ally you. Sagamber's not a... Sagamber is a terrible pick. Never mind. We'll pay back some of the loans. Maybe the 300. So we can do my favorite called Flurryonomics. And just become indebted again with 1% loans. And we'll pay back the 4%. And perfect. So that gets could buy down inflation, but okay. So let's get to war with Skewered Drake. Put a siege general guy in. Yeah, we'll continue to convert. Proselytize. Okay, there's Chorkad. See if we can catch these orcs. No. There's Harpulon. I guess I'll take his... Guess I won't. Just get out of the war, my guy. There we go, he's stuck. That's a stack wipe. We're getting close. Okay, so for sure we want that. For sure we want it up to here. And we could take it. Yeah. Coalition would form, but who cares? have I ever cared before? And I don't think I want to touch Signia right now. He can just exist. Okay, there is Gore Vezenbrug, which means we can get out of this war. Which means we can get out of this war game. There we go. Okay, that gets us to here. Perfect. We have not hit the overextension cap. So, question is, do I want to go on a preemptive strike against Orlazimizdir? Do I? That's the question. Difficult one. I think it would be better to answer when do my truces end. 57 with Gorvarad. And 52 with Hrazald Hum. Quite a bit for Cognier. Okay, so if I go to war with Orlazimizdir, then I'd just try to rush down Segdir. Because he'd be a co-belligerent. Oh, he's a 39-year-old powerful mage. How about that? He's gonna live forever. What did he go for ideas, I wonder? Economic offensive trade. Oh wow, he's far behind. He hasn't even completed all three. I don't really want to get into another war though this episode, so what else? Okay, I guess maybe I can try to solve the problem of... Oh, I have to have repaid my loans. Oh crap, that's big. So I need to come up with a way to make 4 grand. I think if we buy down inflation, that'll solve some of it. Firing the advisors will solve another bit. Speaking of which, how is our unrest? Good-ish. Yeah, this is what I'm afraid of. Just want the peasants not to rise up. While still not, Still not... Oh, jeez. We're 20 ducats away. Triggering this a second time. Okay. All we need to do is annex, integrate you, Palmdir. You can pay off your debt. That increases your opinion of me, I think. No, I guess I just decided to be nice. I know I can... Can I send a gift while not running a deficit? Ah, not able to spend gifts because reasons. My favorite. Alright, so I can get 10, that brings us to 135, and then we need to get up to 190. Difficult. If I give him land in a war with Harazal Whom, that'll get us... Oh nice, he fixed the irrigation. Which it goes from being minus dev, or you have to pay more in dev cost by 50%, you produce non-goods, and the state costs more, to giving dev cost and local goods. Neat. And he only fixed the two. Funny. I think it changes the trade good to grain. Maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna need to think on that one, on what other ways we can and get their opinion up. I think if we transfer their trade, we can also get it up. And maybe we could get the quality and quantity event. But yeah, I'm so glad I picked up Abdel Ludum as a vassal, because they soak the brunt of the enemy troops in the early first few months. They just make life easier. But yeah, I think that is a good stopping point for today. As always, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more.